Well, hey guys, and welcome to another episode of BFF. And let's see, I don't think you'd be able to guess what we're doing just by this. Me and Davs are heading camping, baby.
Yes, it's
wild
really
camping.
windy right now. It's like 30 kilometer winds, maybe more.
Because last time was frost, wasn't it? That was pretty cold. But who cares, eh? And this time we're actually going to way up to campy number 1.
Yes, we've been saying that we'd go camping there for about 3 years now.
Yeah.
And we're finally doing it.
We're finally doing it, people. We're finally doing it. So yeah, I'm sure we'll manage. So basically, we're just getting our stuff ready. We are going to take some normal weed up with us as well. So we have to make 2 trips. But this place, I mean, it's literally 5 minutes from the house, and it's in, so it's no hassle whatsoever. And you're going to miss your dad, aren't you, darling? Yes. You've got the ladies with you, though, haven't you? You've got the ladies with you. There he goes, look across for a look. Remember, give him a clap, son. Yeah, so our little mountain of wood we are getting into, and our rule always is, guys, is firewood. If you think that's enough, double it. Some cases, triple it. We're going to take up some really dry stuff, and we'll supplement that with the rubbishy stuff up there, won't we? And that'll hopefully give us a campfire tonight and tomorrow. Now, we haven't been down here for a little while, son. Check it out, this is campy number 2. Oh yeah, it's been a while since we've been here. Check it out. You can see how we leave things nice and neat, don't we, son? Yeah, so guys, while camping, that means that David has to have knives and lighters, obviously. But David is very good with it, and obviously he's been supervised by me, so no problem. And I just need this tarp just in case our little tent decides it wants to leak. Yeah, so here he goes. The river looking absolutely beautiful as always down here. The River Lossy. This is quite a slow moving river, this one. Very slow moving, in fact. Yeah, so kind of got the double of stuff because we're only 5 minutes away from the house, aren't we, son? Yeah. So we'll just sit back, we'll make 2 trips. So here we are. Now you guys will recognise this from our campy videos, but mostly David's airsoft videos. This is where we come up to do a bit of airsoft because there's nothing beyond there, and there's this great big wall that goes all the way around like that. So we've got this really cool space, haven't we, son? I think the last airsoft was over at the other side. We wandered away up there. But yeah, just let me show you where we are just real quick, look. And of course, it being like the winter time, this is usually high ferns all over this part here. And of course, because they're not here, it's exposed that old campy lake. Me and Dad built that thing about 4 years ago. But yeah, that's it. And of course, have a look at it. Just can't really see it, can you? So just beautiful. I mean, we'll have a wee investigate around, guys, don't worry. Give you a quick look around. We need to head back and get our weed, our second lot. We thought we'd take a lot of really good weed away this time, just so we can. And the wind seems to be coming this way, so we'll figure out where we're going to put our fire as well, maybe down behind this tree. So where David was rescuing that tarpaulin from, this is us about 3 miles up from that, maybe 4. So it's upriver, and of course the river carries on right up to, well, it's an offshoot of the river, Glenlatrich, where me and Divs have camped for the past 3 years, I think, on your birthday. Yeah, but you'll see this one here, look, this bursts its banks quite a lot, as you'll see, look. And what it does is it carves out new, see there's one there, look, it carves out new bits, like there. And see here, carving out its own little ditch. So you can't camp down in this area here, that doesn't go well at all. The up there's not so bad, but that's the kind of things you have to watch out for up here. Now young David knows the story, people. What we've got is the wind's coming down this way, look, down the little valley bit here with the river. So what we need to do is place the campfire in a certain place so the smoke goes that way instead of towards our tents. Yeah, so guys, we haven't done as much of it as what we'd like. We're going to hit fishing a lot more this year. And this is my river where I learned to fish when I was really young. So I'm going to get David and me a permit, I think. It's not the best river in the world, you know, but you can catch fish. That's the main thing, you know. But season doesn't start till March 30th. By the time this video is on, maybe a week's time, you know. We still won't be able to fish just yet until the season opens. But later on in the year, you get the sea trout and the salmon coming upriver, and that's really good at the end of the season. So we'll use this as just one place of a few, eh? Now, my tent can leak. I don't think it's going to rain tonight. But that means tonight you put it somewhere where I can put a tarpaulin over it. Which I think I can do anyway, it's okay. Yes, we just buddy up doing the tents. We actually brought some hot water bottles. You know, just because we're close to the river, why not? And although, you know, the river is, you know, Scottish rivers tend to be very clean, there's still animals away up further that, you know, pee in it and poop in it and stuff like that. So it can make you a little bit. Boil the water, yeah, but it tends to just look a bit, you know, earthy. So there he goes, putting his end in as well. Now we've laid it on top of this bit here, because we've only got the sleeping mats with us, and they're not very comfortable at all, are they, son? So what we're doing is laying them on here, because it's really bouncy, and that'll give David a bit of bed for tonight with them. And as always, guys, head needs to be higher than your feet. So they should be good, son. So the thing you have to be careful with when you're doing this is you don't rip the tent, you know, on the forest floor. You just have to be really careful with that. But David is going to have this comfy bed right there. Wait until you see. So young Davs with his fancy tent and me with not. Hey, sonny boy, we with not. David's found a little cave over here. I think that's where we were going to build the first campy, wasn't it? But when everything dies, you can see it a mile off, you know. So just head down. I'm actually trying to find a place so we can tweet. Hey, son. Just tweet and put on Instagram threads as well. A wee photo of what we're doing. That'd be a really good British Army Basha, that one. But, see under there, David's just seeing. Might be a little bit moist, but in a danger situation, son. What do you think?
You could just pile up some leaves and go to bed.
Yeah. We could actually, we'll have to do this actually coming up. Look at this log one over here. That's all just trees that have come down from up there. Look, you could actually make one right there, son, if we wanted to. So I am in between British Army Basha and the old campy, which doesn't look all that great, but inside it's fine. It's meant to look like that on the outside. But if we go in, let's see if we can still get in. It's been that long, son, isn't it? And there's those Coke cans. We keep these Coke cans up here for airsoft, because the best thing about those cans is they make a good racket when you hit them so you know. Oh, me, son. Oh, I couldn't get in there. No. Off in search of big logs, guys. So we're just heading downstream now, look. We were just over there a little while ago. But obviously, you know, a lot of these big logs and all that are washed downstream. They're just rotten, we can't touch them. They would take an age to burn. Those little ones are fine though. Not good enough for like a fire, but they're good just for a bit of shrapnel, you know? These all look pretty rotten and dead as well, yeah. It's no use. Because of course, the ones that have got a lot of rot, they're very, very smoky. See, that long one there's fine. But it's more your log, you know, your real proper log. Whoa!
I know,
Right.
marked it, one of them. See the one that's just up off the ground?
That one.
Yeah.
That feels okay, that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put one end of it in the fire. That's not bad. Put one end of it in the fire, then keep moving it like that. So it's like a match, like a really big match that keeps going down. Big log, guys, big log. So if we make a fire here, we can put the end of it in the fire, and obviously it's going to go down, then we'll just keep moving it up, and moving it up. Sorry guys, the bottom part of this is wet, look. So I threw it down, it actually cracks right there, which is a good sign, look. So this bit here is just wet and rotten. That side is not bad, as you can see with young Dabs at it. Oh, sonny boy, that's the prize log. Right, so we know it's not going to be cold, and we know it's not going to rain, but we'll still make this Basha waterproof, eh, son? We're going to try and lift these up. This is just a spur-of-the-moment idea. We should have taken stuff if that was the case. But we'll just muddle through, won't we, son, as we always do.
Just we were planning for that to be in a tent and not in this.
Yeah. It's so warm, I'd actually wonder whether we need a fire at all. We've got all the sticks. Oh yeah, look at that. All you need. I'll just sleep down over this side here, because the water could run off either side of there. I'll be fine down the inside, especially with that and the sleeping bag. So me and David thought we had W40 newspapers. The great thing is, I mean, we could go for a natural one, but can't really be too bothered really at the minute, can we?
Yeah.
Mum is literally 5 minutes away. I mean, our town is just like there. It takes her 5 minutes to pop out.
By the time we walk up there, she'll probably
Yeah.
be here.
5 minute walk back there and she'd be here. So we'll just go for it, eh guys? Eh? We'll get this lovely fire on. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm hungry now, son. I'm needing some food. We've built our bashas. Got loads of wood, got our food.
Yes, well, all our food food, we've got hot dogs and meatballs.
Oh, nice one, Sonny Boy. So Sonny Boy's going to treat his old dad to a coffee as well, no doubt. Okay, so sleeping bag was a little bit wet on the outside, wasn't it, son? So it's a great thing about it being the way that it is tonight. We've got plenty of wind, haven't we? I'm going to sleep under there. I'm sure we'll be fine. I might get a couple of beastie bites, no doubt, though. Hey, son. Beastie bites. And obviously we might have deer down here at night time coming down to drink, but I don't know. I think if they smell us, I don't think they will. I don't know. So even up here, look, the graffiti on the bridge, and that bridge is coming down. You know, it's actually blocked off now. I like the graffiti. I think it looks really cool, actually. Yeah, very nice. But hey, oh, you know. Yeah, so we're down at the other side, and you've probably seen this. We've been doing YouTube for 4 or 5 years now, and we've been up here a lot, you know, just over the years with the kids, especially when they're littler, you know. And of course, the River Loss is quite a big river in our area. So hopefully what you'll see me and David do at some point, as the summer comes in, is we're going to canoe all the way down it. Right the way down to Herbie's Field, where we actually started this video from. So it's about 3 or 4 miles, but obviously it's all downstream. But there are sections like this that you couldn't even go down even if you wanted to. You know, you'd have to get out and move it over the rocks. And it's the same down here, it's quite shallow actually. So I have to think of that, and I've never went further down that way. So it would be okay. I think someone made this. This was awesome. Look at this. Someone made this, just a little seat for the fishermen. It's also for maybe older folk just to get access down here to the waterfalls. But yeah, they'll tell you something. See even this bit here, salmon and the sea trout coming up just like that. Oh yeah, jump, 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 jump. And that side's usually flowing as well, so you see them fighting their way up. It's just tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. But this place, they've really cut back a lot of the brush actually. Yeah, so hopefully you'll see, you know, it's quite shallow just in these areas up here, like. So even there, for example, you know, right across that bit, the canoe would just bottom out. It might go down, but you know what I mean? It's not a raging river. But then look, you've got this shallow part here as well, and I just think the canoe would just bottom out all over that bit there. I don't think we'd get down at all. But I know further down, because this bit's not really accessible, I know further down's quite deep. It starts to get deep. But this bit doesn't because it's so fast flowing. Look at that, I don't know who took that down here. Sharon is just coming, so I'm just timing it. She said she was in the car. So she just take her 5 minutes to get down here. And young Dav's just getting himself all sorted out all the way up there just now. Now Sharon's got a chance to end me right here. Look at this, right here. Will she take it? I was just saying that you had your chance to end me right there. Yes, you lovely wife coming to help her forgetful husband. Yeah. Oh yeah, but a lovely night for you, hon. Looking good. Enjoy having the bed to yourself. See you later, darling. Love you. No problemo to Sharon. Eh? No problemo. Yeah, especially when you're forgetful. Yeah, it's getting better. It's getting better. There's a lot of you guys know that have followed us. I've been recovering from a brain injury since 2018, believe it or not, and it's taken quite a long time. Last year was probably one of my better years. This year, I'm really starting to feel it again, you know. You might actually hear me being quite upbeat, actually. Yeah, brain injury is a very strange thing, especially way back when I came out of hospital in 2018. I had to learn how to write again, to walk again, and to talk again, believe it or not. And had PTSD as well, you know, just the whole thing. But when I was in the breathing machine, my body overheated, and they had to put me in a cold suit for 24 hours to try and get my temperature down. So my brain was boiling. So yeah, so that's where that happened. So that's set us back a little bit in life, obviously. Of course, Sharon, being an amazing wife, obviously, has always been very understanding. I'm not like the shouting and getting angry and all that sort of different things. It's just confusion, you know. And when I came out of hospital, you're talking a 12-year-old could have beat me at a game of checkers. You know, they could, absolutely. But you know, got better and better very quickly. Got back to kind of thought where we were. But the brain injury itself took a long time. And this year I'm starting to feel so much better. I mean, so much better within myself. Yeah, okay, we've got a bit of flowers coming through. It's been a very, very odd winter for us. We're in February just now, midway through February, or the late part. And it's like 12 degrees, isn't it? It's so strange. Very odd. Yeah, I'm thinking it's a little bit further down actually. Clear away some of these leaves, get a kind of an area for us. But we should be fine. It's not, you know, it's not like the summertime. You know, there is actually quite a lot of damp around. You'd be quite surprised. Yeah, I'll go for the fire, Dave's going for the food. Yeah, so the trick to the fire is we want a bit of a breeze. You know, it needs to have a little bit of a breeze coming, but it's just getting it established. That's the thing. Once you've got it established, it's okay, and then you just have to add on stuff. But we've got a ton there, probably more than we need. Look at Davs. No problem with Davs. Amazing, son. I just love it. Right, and so with the sticks, just cut them up like matchsticks for up here. We've got WD-40s, it's not a big deal, but even with all this, it takes a little while to get a fire going, get it established. I'm sure we'll be absolutely fine. Right, so crisscross, crisscross, it's just to let the air get underneath and get it to really go. And what I'll do is we'll just clear a little bit of this rubbish away. The leaves are actually wetter than I thought, like the ground is actually quite damp under here. But it'll be okay, just keep a good eye. So even with this, I've got to really work at this. The good thing is we're getting a lot of wind, aren't we, son? So I don't have to blow, 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 but I think we're going to be okay. Here we go. Come on. Up you go. Up you go. Now don't stop, wind. Come on. Don't just stop as soon as I start the fire. Yeah, so for me it's colostomy bag stuff too, of course. I probably won't need it. It should be absolutely fine. But always got to take that in case there's any issues with that. Yeah, look, we're looking really good. It's taking a little while to establish. The wind is blowing, but I'm just blowing it a little bit more to really take a hold. But hopefully you'll see, I stuck them over this side here, like, and the flames catch that. And what happens is it falls in on itself, and that's kind of what we're wanting. But this fire will be absolutely fine once it's going. And I think we'll do what we did before, is actually put a long log on like a big matchstick, and we'll just keep moving it and moving it and moving it as we go along during the night. Yeah, so painkillers too as well, unfortunately, just the way things are just now, but we'll be okay. David's just down there washing out that. I'm going to get mine next. Hot dogs and meatballs, son. Hey, looks after his old dad, that boy. Yeah, fire just kind of collapsed the wrong way for me, you know, you want it to collapse in on itself. We did this before, where we actually made a longer fire, like that, and then we could put this on and keep moving it, and it just worked really, really well, and I'm hoping this is what we're going to have this time. You've got to take care of your fire. You've got to take care of it. Yeah, so hopefully you can see under here, guys. Look, David's absolutely fine. I'll be fine tonight. It's a very clear sky, so I doubt we'll have any rain, but it will get a bit colder, won't it? Oh, we'll survive. Now that's the fire really starting to take shape. And this wood's not the best, you see, so you have to pile on quite a lot of it. But it all turns into glowing embers, which is what you want. Right, so big one in the middle has just snapped, isn't it? So that's good. So pull that one out gently, and put it back on. No, same bit. And we'll do it again. There we go, guys. Looking good. David's now on tending the fire now. We've just had food, and we'll have to tidy up all this stuff because it's starting to get dark. It doesn't look like it, but it is starting to get a little bit more dark now. So we'll get sorted out. The only thing we need is our torch, really. Torch and our seats. It's not going to rain. It's still a bit windy, but it's calming down. The young man's happy, chucking stones into the water. I think we just need a little bit more wood. Now, did you see that? That looked like a very big pile of wood that we had. It wasn't the best of wood, of course, but it wasn't exactly small stuff. But the fire's only been on for an hour, and we're going through quite a bit of it, but it's okay. See these bits, I'm pretty sure these bits are just rotten. Let's see. See, let's have a look. They're kind of wet inside, they feel wet outside, look. I'll just leave that because over here on the wall, there's actually a piece that's hanging. It's off the forest floor. So hopefully you'll see over there, that tree must have came down. I can hear David from here, he's enjoying himself. Yeah, that tree must have come down off of there, look. Was it high winds probably? Now this is just basically tidying up now. I've just left the cans over there, we'll take them away with us tomorrow. That's that all emptied out. I've got the dishes to do, and it is getting dark, isn't it, son? It really doesn't look like it, but it is. And as long as we're all tidied up, our sleeping bags are all in place, Over there as well, got the good weed hidden away, stuff like. But I've got the dishes to do, son, haven't I? So there we go, guys. The spear. He made one of these down at the River Tay with a piece of flint he found, or a slate actually.
Yeah.
Broken slate, and that is a tent peg.
Yeah, it's a tent peg, power cord, and then I just melted it on.
So that's us getting tidied up now. Now it's looking a bit darker, eh, son? Now it's looking a bit darker. But look, that fire's got to last us this evening. So yeah, we'll just get everything tidied up so we're not going to trip over anything. We know where everything is. We know the lie of the land. We've got a birdie up top that is not happy with us being around. Look, you hear it? Can't even see it. Its nest is up over there, up in that trees there. He keeps squawking now, son. He's not happy. He's not happy with our presence. You guys that are smarter than me will know what type of bird that is. Just can't see it. You can see it though, eh, son? Oh, he's bouncing that bit of branch there, is he? You're not happy with us, that boy, son. And he keeps going jumping from branch to branch, just making himself known. So yeah, if a log's too long to actually split, you know, without an axe or something like that, the fire can do it. You just pop them in the fire and let it burn through the middle, and then they should snap in half. I've left about a tail here, but I'll keep pushing them in as they burn. But it just shows you, doesn't it, the amount of firewood we collected, and look. Now hopefully you'll see young David with his red torch. This is the one he got for Christmas, not that long ago. And the great thing about red is, it doesn't spoil your night vision. My night vision has gone. The young Davs is away for a walk, as you can see. I don't know where he is actually. You can see his light, look, he's over there somewhere. Yeah, the fire's looking really good. It's actually like, it's only like 6:30 and it's dark already, you know. Oh yeah, we're not going to see the sky now. David's got his torch up there. It's windy up top. We're absolutely fine down in here, aren't we, son? And obviously a wee bit of wind's good because it's keeping the fire going really nicely. David's got his tent over there. The idea worked, didn't it, son?
Yeah, it's like an actual cushion in there.
It's like an actual cushion in there.
And then look at Dad's tent over there.
Yep. And there's my Basha for tonight. Oh, it's not easy now. But guys, that's the North Star. So if you watched before, we've got like Holtman, Lossiemouth, all these different coastal villages we go to. So you always know, look, north. And me and Dav's been sitting here for over half an hour. We're lovely and warm. See, just watching the fire going, it's just tremendous. We're definitely going to need some more wood though, son, I think. I think I'll go back out for a wee scavenge. Now you should be able to hear this, eh, son? It is windy up there. And we seem to be okay down here. The fire's fine. It's getting a nice blow. That's why we're going through so much wood, isn't it, son? Maybe we should have put something in front to cover it. This is one of David's kind of it's his first knife actually, I think, wasn't it? Camping knife.
Yeah.
Kind of using for fishing and stuff as well. It's a bit rusty getting.
It's been rusted and cleaned
quite a few
twice
times.
by a grinder. And it's been dull for a month.
But that is not the fire, by the way. That is David's red torch, look.
Yeah, so see, I can undo.
Look.
I can twist it and then it goes really small.
Then.
And then I can make it big.
Look at that, eh? Now needing a little bit of light, yeah. So I've just put the bag there because we're getting a few gusts of wind. The fire's getting smaller so it could easily blow those embers like that, you know, and that's not good. So we're just going to put that there and we're going to sit and watch it burn out, aren't we, sonny boy?
Yeah.
David's got the power pack. David's got the backup power pad, look. It does. David, that is smart. Well done, my boy. So it looks like we're down to, aren't we, son? We're down to just a couple of bits and pieces. And even the embers are starting to go out, so that's really good. Don't want to go off the bed with anything left on, eh, boyo? That might look a lot again, guys. We've just popped on some dry stuff, though, just to give us a bit of flame. Warm us up a bit before we go to bed, eh, boyo? Yeah, warm us up a wee bit. So here we are at my Basha, guys. I'm on my Basha. Check it out. Hold on, I've got my torch. Here we go. So, look, haven't done this. Oh, actually, we did that at Glenlatrick one time. But I haven't slept on a forest floor since I was in the British Army. So, there you go. So, I think what we're going to do is the bags will get under the tarp here as well. That'll be good. David's outside, as you'll see. Yeah, I was in the British Army Reserves for a couple of years. And it was a thing in it was a thing in Scotland where you could do national service. It was after World War II and all that. And people are still doing national service. So I did a couple of years and I so wish I did more. Now I can just about hear young Davs. Hey son, we can hear each other, can't we? sort of. Yeah, I'm down here in the Basha, but if you listen, pretty loud. And this, it's flapped a couple of times, but we should be okay. No, I should be fine. Keep my boots on, actually, keep your feet warm. And we're awake, people. We're awake, aren't we, son? So, yeah, I've just done all my little bits and pieces I need to do. David's going to cook for us a wee bit, eh? A bit of a cold start, but we're okay. We're okay. David's been up for like an hour. I just stayed in my sleeping bag for a while. Because it is quite cool down here in the shade, as you can see. But the world is warming up. Down in the Basha we are, people, look. David's making his old dad some breakfast. It's good once you get some food in your belly, isn't it, son?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think me and Davs will maybe make a Basha every time we go now, eh, son?
Yeah.
We could have cooked in David's tent because it's an airy tent. You know, it's more of a light weather tent, so there's a lot of air, but a Basha would be really good, look. Ooh, hoo, hoo. So second round for us, but you guys look. Our bellies are almost feeling better, aren't they?
Yeah.
David loves this stuff, by the way, guys. He's actually better at this than I am. Yeah. The old 48-year-old dad versus the 12-year-old boy, and you beat me. Yeah. Okay, so the boy's got the fire on the go now for his old dad. Hey, warm up his old dad's bones. No problem for a 12-year-old, but I'm four times the age of David, so you know. But yeah, what we've done this time is we've cut them up really thinly, haven't we, son? Just matchsticking them. We don't have a lot, but we've matchstick them. It's just enough to get us all warmed up again. Look at the size of that boy now, people. Dear Lord. He's just trying to get as warm his feet up without melting the front of his boots. Yeah, we're getting there. Taking a little while, but it's good when you've got the wind with the fire, look. Yeah, it takes a little while. And you have to watch it doesn't collapse. Now, even I'm too young to remember this, and Dave is definitely too young, but when kids used to have to go down the coal mines, 8 years old, working away, full-time job, in the pennies, and why? Because they're little, and they can get in places the guys can't. So, they go down the coal mine. That's even before my time. Yeah, I think you should move, son. Just get the smoke right in your face. And just heading down to see if there's any fish lying down in here. I doubt it right enough, but you never know. You always want to see it as a fisherman. See some really big, beautiful fish in there somewhere, but we'll have to see how we get on next year. Yeah, but a fly fisherman would have to walk out in the middle and let the fly go down into here, look. This area there, that's where the fishes will be waiting for a bit of food. So the great thing about the campfire, obviously, guys, rid of rubbish. Not an empty WD-40 tin. I think we'll do, son, is we'll leave some of this. Going to leave some of this wood up here because I don't think we're going to use it, and we'll put it in the campy as a little cache. Yeah. A cache, a special forces cache. So you don't have to drag up loads of equipment all the time. You just make a wee cache, and then you just need kindling and papers and stuff. You see, so that'll do for our next fire, son. I'll leave that stuff up here in the campy. Yeah, as you will have noticed, I'm very proud of the boy. Look at him. It's actually him that motivates me to do this, not the other way around. Waking up in the cold mornings, you know, sometimes I think, you know, this time of year, I'm like, oh no, you know, but I always enjoy it when I get out, you know, it's good. Yeah, just get to that age, don't you, eh? Still plenty of time to go the way, son. Be up here when I'm 60. Up here when I'm 60. Yeah, always wanting to leave the place tidy, you know. And it's not really a camping thing as such, it's a nature thing. And in Scotland we've got some of the absolutely most beautiful places. As you've seen in a lot of the videos, the castles and places that we went. So really always like to just tidy up after ourselves, nice and tidy, leave it the way it was. Obviously we camp here all the time, so we'll probably just use that same campfire area with airsoft, eh, son? Yeah, so Davs is just tidying up for us now, guys. I'm just keeping myself nice wee warm beside the fire. The wind's a little bit cool, but now the sun's out, the world's beginning to warm up again, so it's good. Yeah, so any of the kind of, you know, the perishable food like that, we just leave for the beasties and the animals, eh, son? Yeah. Hey, any bits of sausages and stuff like that. And the wee beasties that are crawling about at night times, voles and things like that, can munch on them, birds, you know, no problem. Now that fire pretty much looks like it's over, isn't it, son? But it's not. And as you can see, look at all the dead stuff. You know, so we can't just leave that. So what we tend to do is the last of our drinks, you know, like iron brew and water and stuff like that, we just pour it on there, and of course I can refill the river and just make sure it's absolutely drowned. Yeah, I think we'll use this as our new campfire spot, eh son? But look, that's it all out now. And see, even then, look, I've soaked that with iron brew and it's still smoking a little bit. See that? You've got to be really careful. So let's cover it over again. There we go. That's a good thing about having boots. Let's make sure all of that's out. Look, even that, look, there's little bits coming out. Just shows you. Getting there. So another wee pile of water, eh, son, on top of that. Look at him, the woodsman. And David's away back for one last check. Even though we've checked, you get a wee itch and you just go back and have a look around and think, no, we've got it, we've got it. Some of the sheep are coming down there. They think that we're getting fed, I think. I don't want to get too close to them because they are skittish. Like pigs and that sometimes come over to you, but sheep are naturally very cautious, aren't you? Oh, it looks like a cistern there. Can't see the water pipe. There's a cistern there for them to have a wee drink. Look, off they go. And there we go, guys, just waiting for mum now. Look at that, eh? So at the end of this year, October time, you'll see the sea trout and salmon coming up there. That'll be absolutely awesome. We might pick another river to show you because, you know, there's not a huge amount of fish in this one. But some of the other ones, wow, absolutely amazing. Yeah, look. Here he is, the man of the moment. And that's us up the way. And yeah, we've been across this bridge so many times. My first motorbike vlog ever was across this bridge. But it's too unstable, it can't even hold a car now. They're just, the structural engineers have decided, no way, son. Hello puppy dog. Come on, you have to go through though. It's lunchtime. Hey, yeah, moocher. Good girl. Good girl. She'll cool down in about 5 minutes. And quite by accident, actually, we end up at the field with David's campy number 3. Yeah. You guys have used it a couple of times, haven't you? But it's more like a summertime thing, really. Yeah, but that was in the front of our house before. And David's added on that great big box there on the log store. And he's got his bit under here. But we're going to be using that for compost and stuff. So it should be okay. You know, it's a good 10-15 feet away, but all good, all good.